Yo, 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 top of the morning. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another upload slash live, just in case. Oh, doing a recap. I was live last night and I lost sound and volume. I don't know why, but I'm trying again. Um, because I had a powerful message towards maybe like the last 10 or so minutes before I lost sound. So um, I'm gonna recap on that. I'm gonna give y'all some time to chime in too. Happy Hump Day and blessings to everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, blessed morning. Hope everybody is straight for the day. Keeping their eyes open. I'm gonna recap where I lost the volume at last night. Um, if y'all new or if y'all just tuning in, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Um, I'm gonna just get into it real quick. Um, where I left off last night before the sound cut off, um, I had already basically made my statements and my addresses to the youngins. Now I want to take this time out and I want to address what needs to be addressed right now. I'm reiterating on domestic violence. Ladies and gentlemen, because there are some men out there too who are getting abused physically. You know, ladies, at no point in time should you have to worry about being beaten up or broken up by a man, especially one that's obsessive and one that's too intrusive in your life, basically. Um, no woman should have to wake up to a black eye. No woman should have to worry about a bruised rib, broken skull, any of those things. See, there's always different reasons why some of these women end up in these situations. Some because some of these women just don't want to be alone, so they just cling on to whatever. And then you got some that are just somewhat weak-minded. They allow certain things to happen, and then before you know it, they're in an abusive relationship without knowing it. Um, Fellas, is no justification unless you necessarily have to defend your life. There's no justifiable reason for you to be putting your hands on these women. You know, like I said, we are physically stronger than them, and that's just something in life. You know, we've been knowing that forever. Like, we are just more physically stronger and dominant than the women. But that still doesn't give us a right to put our hands on these ladies, you know. And vice versa. Some of you women got to stop abusing the men too. Some of y'all women are in a relationship with somebody and you know he ain't gonna put his hands on you. So you do and say certain things to push buttons, but you also do and say certain things to cause him to put hands on you. And it's like some of y'all is stuck in it's like these little traps from your previous relationships. If you was already in an abusive relationship before, it should be no reason why you getting into a whole new relationship with the same type of results. You know, and this is to y'all weak-minded fellas that think that's the way to keep your woman. You know how you keep your woman? This is how you keep your woman. You're supposed to meet her halfway with almost any and everything. But you also got to make sure you do right by her like she's doing right by you. But see, some of you men think that is cool. I'm going to just put my hands on her. I'm going to show her how much I love her. I'm going to just put my hands on her. That's not the way that thing works. And vice versa. Some of you ladies got to stop doing that too, because y'all think I'm going to keep him. He ain't going nowhere. I don't care how much I abuse him. He ain't going nowhere. Listen, it only takes one time for somebody to really wake up and see that this is not what they want, and then they leave. And good morning, Tanya. Blessings. Kev, salute, man. If y'all just tuning in, like I said, hopefully my sound is better. Because last night, I don't know why everything just cut off of me the way it did, but I'm back. And I lived. But on a serious tip though, you know, I don't understand the whole ramifications when it comes to abuse in a relationship. Like I never understood that. I always believed that if two people are having this much toxicity around each other to the point where it's unbearable, y'all should just separate. That's it. Some of y'all ladies also gotta stop just falling for certain tricks. I say that because it's the truth. Some of y'all fall right into these tricks. Y'all gotta do the same thing like some of us men do. You gotta be like pick apart brains and see who's really about what. You don't want to try to invest yourself in somebody and then you come to find out they all the way crazy because that's never going to work, man. Weightlifting geek, man. Top of the morning, bro. Top of the morning. You know, I never understood that. Like some people enjoy that toxicity, and I just realized it. But then again, y'all got to start breaking that cycle. You know, there should be no way, and I mean no way that y'all physically abusing each other day in and day out. And if there's kids involved, that's definitely not a good look. This is why I said you have to be careful. You know, you have to be careful, and you definitely have to just do your research on people before you take any steps further. You know, not just what you see on social media, but this is stuff we see in streets. Like we see there's toxicity levels when it comes to relationships, period. And that's not a good look for nobody. You know, if I feel I can't be with you, then I might as well just move away from you and try to move forward in peace. You know, this is why I said there always has to be boundaries when it comes to specific aspects of relationships or marriage. There should be no reason why you're both abusing each other. Now, just like I said, there's no way you could tell me that almost every state now is about the same. Y'all, it don't matter who did what, you're both going to jail. So what's the use of spending your night, or if you're in another state, you probably spending more than a night in the county jail for what? For something that y'all could have avoided. You know,
on your state, it's your state.
you know, that's why I said a lot of times y'all gotta definitely just vet the people that you about to fucking do any type of whatever dealings with. Even on a business tip, you always supposed to buyer beware. Let me make sure this person is who I want to sustain something with. That's it.
Talk about it. Don't be
So,
afraid. If you know that your life is in danger, find somebody of trust and something just to talk about it.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know, it's sad because not even that, not even just what you, not fuck the celebrity news, just shit you see in general. Like I said, I came up, so I already know. I done seen some people go through it and still maintain a relationship. I don't know how, you know, but
And there's some other people
you got
that
some other people that just they realize it's not what it is, and this ain't going to be the best thing to do.
and we gotta get
You
away
know,
from it. And
sometimes you have to see. I'm gonna be like this. Sometimes, even if there is love there, sometimes you might have to separate from each other in order to fucking test that bonds of love because if you're not having some sort of balance in your lives, this is where a lot of arguments and stuff are going to start happening. Like, you can't be up under your significant other
trust,
24 hours.
trust and
You got to have a
communication.
balance. You got to definitely make sure, like, all right, whether we both working or not, guess what? We gonna have a we gonna have our split time to do what we gonna do, and then later on we gonna have our time. You know, especially if there's no kids involved. Like, shoot, look, you go hang with your peoples, I'm gonna go hang with mine. We'll see each other later. That's it.
We meet in the middle. How about that?
Yeah, bro. I don't know what the hell happened last night. And that's what kind of threw me off. I don't know why all the sound and everything just went off last night. But I told y'all I'm back. And I lived, y'all. I don't know why stream y'all did me dirty like that, but it's always when I got that most
No, I'm just
positive
making sure
point.
it's you and not a
Yeah,
zombie.
I every time I get that positive standpoint, they do that little huff shit. I've seen it lately. So again, for those who just tuning in, Salute to all the kings. Blessings to all the queens in the chat. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're not new, y'all already know, hit that like button on the way in. You know, this is how I feel all in all. Like, at some point, there got to be a balance when it comes to that. And if you can't have balance, then y'all need to just go on about your business. You know, that's the best thing I can honestly say, because it's no way in the world you could tell me it's acceptable for either one of y'all to be beating on each other. It's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never been in one of those situations, and even when I thought I was in one of them situations, it only took me one good time to just get mad and spaz out, and it was like, oh shoot, yeah, because I'm not tolerating none of that. If I'm not beating on you and I'm not abusing you, you ain't gonna do it to me. Mama raised a gentleman, but she ain't raised no fool neither. So shit, there's just certain things I'm not tolerating, and I wouldn't tolerate, man. Ryder, man, top of the morning, blessings, bro. You know, like I said, it's just it's funny how some people really view abuse as a key way to just try to keep somebody. Some people actually think that's the way they're gonna keep their significant other. I gotta beat your ass every night to prove I love you. No, I shouldn't have to put my hands on you to prove that I love you. Proving love is just actions alone. That's it. It's not so much as what you do, as how you do it. You know, and that's the facts. You can't sit here and expect to just use this as a way of, yeah, this is how I'm gonna keep this lady on, this is how I'm gonna keep this nigga here by my side. No, you know, because it should never go that way. You know,
I saw somebody that I said, I'm gonna have another kid to make sure this nigga doesn't leave me.
oh, that's another thing, ladies. Another thing too, which y'all dudes too. Stop thinking. I've mentioned this before, but stop thinking that bringing a kid into that situation or another kid into whatever situation you got going is going to make it better. It's not going to make it better. You know, point blank, period. You know, and it's not right at all when it is kids involved, because now they got to see their parents fighting, cursing, and possibly getting arrested for what? Because
one parent has to take it all.
One got to do more than the other, and vice versa.
Feel comfortable, you know, knowing that you don't want to be there. Yeah, I want to see my kids. Yeah, I want to do all of that, but I don't want to be with you. And people got to understand that just because you have kids doesn't mean they are your key to hold somebody hostage. No, the hell they're not.
Yeah, I don't understand that. And you know, like I said, it's the way everybody is thinking. You know, like I said, I was saying last night, and I wanted to reiterate that too. The internet is a gift, but it's also a curse. Now, this is where I said it's a curse. It's a curse on the men, because some of y'all just recording and doing certain shit just for fucking shock value or content, or just to fucking get some sort of notoriety. You know, and you're not recording the positive shit. It's like every time y'all record something, it's something negative. You know, it's rare that anybody that is recording something positive gets looked at. You know, and that's the truth. I just feel like this is also a curse for y'all women, because some of y'all women just don't know how to shut the fuck up and keep your business off of social media, period. I'm sorry to say it like that, y'all. I was trying to avoid too much cursing, but it comes like that sometimes with me. I'm gonna tell it like it is from the soul. Some of y'all gotta stop bringing y'all fucking drama, your personal shit to the internet.
Into work.
And then not even that. You turn around, and then now look, you got the world basically in your business. You know, what should have been between one or two people, now you got everybody and their mama in your business, you know?
So I saw you with judgment and everything.
You know, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. You know, I watched the little short clip somewhat last night after I lost the live. But this is where I'm going there next. But, you know, the girl was saying something that was truthful, though. She was saying something truthful, but then again, once I looked at the certain situation in the background, I realized something. Some of y'all be putting yourselves in that revolving door. But before I even get towards that, you know, I'm gonna just be honest with you. A lot of y'all gotta really change your mindset when it comes to certain aspects in life, you know. And my thing is, you just gonna have some people you can't make happy. So if you already know it's one of those, keep it pushing. Any type of red flags you see when it comes to certain people, you should already know off the rip. Oh yeah, I can't deal with you on this level. Sometimes you really have to vet who you about to have dealings with, you know. Now, this is where I'm about to go. So the clip I watched last night, the girl was basically saying, you know, some of these guys basically will push women like her to the side that don't need nothing and don't want nothing, but just want you. Now, don't get it twisted. I've seen some women do that. I don't need you for nothing, but I want you. And vice versa. We see men do that shit. I don't need you, but I want you. But then again, if somebody wants you and they've been showing you and they've been giving you just as much as you giving them, what's the use of telling them to hold it down? Now she mentioned something about BBLs is taking over. They BBLs is taking over all the natural women, which I agree with her on that. It's too many of y'all doing this shit to your bodies, and at the end of the day, be blessed and be happy with what God gave you. I'm not fucking told. Am I supposed to cry about it? No. Like, I'm happy. I'm fucking comfortable in my skin. And that's what some of y'all have to do. Y'all have to be comfortable in your skins no matter what the hell is going on. There should be no reason why y'all damaging your bodies trying to fucking fit a narrative that really doesn't exist. If God wanted us, if God wanted all of us to be the same, he would have made us, he'd have made it that way. But instead, what he did, you have to give us fucking, it's always got to be a balance. It always got to be a stronghold. You know, there's always got to be a certain stronghold when it comes to that. Y'all doing way too much. Ladies, love yourself and love your body. It's not that hard to do sometimes, even when you feel you can't. Man, listen, there's no way you could tell me y'all feel that insecure about certain things. Some of y'all don't have to be insecure about nothing. Some of y'all walking around here looking like a whole entree right now, but your spirit's so broken. Like, it's like some of y'all really take the past relationships or the past previous bad run-ins you had and you bring it into your present and you start fucking up your future. Ladies, again, not every man cares if you have the world's biggest ass or the world's biggest tits. We don't care about that. We only care about, are you loyal? Are you going to be a good mother to the children? And if you going to fucking stand by us like we stand by you, that's it. At least I know all the real men. I don't know about niggas, but I know about the real men. We don't care about certain shit, you know? Nah, that's a whole fact, right? But they gotta stop doing that. Stop bringing certain shit to the internet. Your personal life should stay personal. We don't care what you doing behind closed doors. Don't bring it to the internet, because then you end up becoming content. And again, ladies, love yourself more than what you do. Y'all keep allowing certain things in society to plague your mind, like, oh, you know what, maybe I should do this to get these people. No, that's not always the case. You want to have some men that don't care. I could care less if you skinny or if you over 200 and some odd pounds. If you got me like I got you, I'm good. I don't care. Like, I don't deal with real dynamics. I don't. Because at the end of the day, beggars can't be choosers. I go by that old saying. If you got somebody that's willing and definitely trying to be on your, be on your team, and there's no fucking there's no hidden agendas or nothing, why not take the chance? Sometimes y'all gotta take a chance and just see what it is. But that doesn't mean you ladies have to destroy your body or destroy your natural beauty because you're trying to fit something. Not trying to be funny at all. What kind of made me mad about the situation with the girl was she was right about the BBLs taking over, But then some men too do not want to be with y'all, and y'all putting all these different colors in your hair. You know you wasn't born like that. You doing all these different things to your body just to fit a certain narrative and to reach a certain demographic of people when you got some people that'll love you for yourself. So again, when you start loving yourself, you know, it becomes a little bit better. You ain't gotta worry about, oh, this one side look bad in this. Oh well, I'm gonna prove them wrong. Sometimes you got to feel comfortable and do the things you're doing. But then again, don't destroy yourself in the long run. You know, y'all want to run around here trying to be plastic all day. Look, God didn't make everybody built the same. If he did, nobody would have a complaint at all. You know, you got to be able to take flaws, take the good with the bad, and that's it. You know, I always felt like that. Ladies, y'all got to really like get it together. Nah, cause that's the truth, man. I love my women natural. I love my women. I don't care if you got short hair, long hair. I love my women natural. Period. I've always been that way. I never understood why some of y'all go to them certain links just to try to fucking make yourself feel better. You wanna know how you make yourself feel better? You look in the mirror and you give yourself some sort of confidence, even when it's not there. You gotta look at yourself sometimes. You see what you like, you see what you don't like. And if you see certain things you might want to change, that don't necessarily mean, oh, I'm going to go to get a surgery. Oh, I'm going to do this. No. You know, we know some of y'all ladies love the makeup. And again, it's nothing wrong if you want to, spruce yourself up and everything. That's not the problem. But when you start going above and beyond just to try to make yourself feel pretty 24/7, that's a sign that there's something wrong. And you definitely need to look within inside yourself and get it together. You know, there's a few reasons why, you know, there's always blessings being blocked with some of y'all because you don't care. You feel I'm gonna do this. It's my way or the highway when it shouldn't even be that way. Some of y'all block yourselves out of a blessing too because some of y'all just you hate to be wrong. You hate to be like it's like you gotta have the last word sometimes, or you gotta have the win in the argument. Sometimes it don't even be an argument. You could just be telling somebody something for their own good. They want to argue. Y'all gotta stop doing that. If I'm telling you something, I'm being honest. I don't want you to be arguing with me back and forth. Shouldn't have no argument, especially if I'm just stating facts to you. You know, but you'll have the select few that still want to argue even if it's facts. You know, because I could be honest with you. I can accept any and everybody of all kinds, but you got to be able to accept yourself first. I can't be with you and you not even loving yourself, because then now I gotta build you up, and then even after I build you up, you still might feel a type of way. So I feel like my efforts would never get to where they need to. You know, some of y'all really have to start loving yourselves more than anything. Like I said, ladies, I love y'all to death. I don't care what race you are, what size, whatever. I love y'all, but y'all really have to stop doing certain things that you know don't fit you and don't benefit you. And some of y'all big ladies, I'm sorry, I had to bring it there. Some of y'all big ladies is wearing these things that you know for a fact ain't built for you. I granted you want to feel sexy and you want to feel empowered and everything else, but there are ways to do it. I know big girls now that ain't doing some of the shit some of y'all doing. I'm sorry. You know, it's just some things we know for a fact. Us big people, period. Certain things we just ain't supposed to wear. I'm a big nigga. You think I'm supposed to walk around in Speedo? Hell no, that's not happening. You know, gotta have a certain amount of respect for yourself, period. You know, it's crazy. You whitewash, brainwashed because you want to fit a certain narrative in society. I know some people right now that are comfortable in their skin. They might not be the best looking, but they comfortable. They happy. You know, they don't care about what everybody thinks because they're happy with themselves. And that's what some of y'all got to realize. Once you start caring about yourself and start loving yourself, you don't care about what anybody else thinks or says. If it's not factuals, if it's not helping you, you don't care about it. You just let it slide and keep it pushing. That's it. You know? I'm sorry, yeah, but it's just I really felt I had to go there. And I'm kind of going back to the domestic violence, because I'm not gonna lie, I got cut off while I was trying to tell y'all the truth about some shit. My bad, y'all. Y'all know it's that morning wake and bake. Um, I I lost some people coming up, and I lost three people in particular. One was my mother's best friend. May she rest in peace. She lost her life to domestic violence. She could have left this dude and all of that, but she chose to stay because she loved him, and they were still married legally. So it's like even if she wanted to leave, it was like she was in one of those situations that we always see: an abusive person, mad because she got friends of all ethnicities and whatever, and mad because she got more friends, or mad because she's more popular. So now he did everything possible to break her down, even to the point of killing her. She lost her life because of him. You know, the injuries she sustained that night before, she never woke up. That's why I said when it comes to this, some of y'all have to understand there are going to be red flags that you see and you need to get away from. You know, it's crazy. You know, she lost her life and her sleep because of a head trauma. It's sad when domestic violence gets that crazy. Wax AP, top of the morning, bro, top of the morning. Um, it was sad to me because she was like an aunt to me. Like, she watched me come out the womb. She knew my background, everything. Like, I was literally like her nephew. And shit, that shit's sad. And every day I think about it, I'm like, damn, you know, it didn't even have to happen that way. That's why I said some of y'all fellas gotta get yourselves right and stop thinking that the key to everything is violence. It's not always the key. And this was a beautiful woman that she could have been with any and everybody. But she chose to be with that one person because she loved them that long and they was together that long. But yet in the same token, how long do y'all think y'all gonna be in these situations and not have to worry about something? You know? I feel like there's ladies and some of y'all gentlemen that are getting abused. If you know you just got abused and you know this is something you really ain't liking, or this is something you don't want to continue to go through, walk the fuck away. It's just that simple. There's too many stories of people losing their lives due to domestic violence. The second person I knew that died from domestic violence was a dude. Good dude, working, taking care of what he had to take care of. Kids involved. This one had kids involved. You know, good brother doing what he got to do. Got with the wrong chick, got laid up with her, had kids. She done went psycho with her insecurities and stabbed his brother in his sleep. Just killed the good man for what? Because you was insecure, because you felt like this was going to be one of those abusive relationships. Again, if you know you've been in any type of relationship where you've been damaged in any way, shape, or form, take the time out to heal yourself before you just jump into something else. Nah, I said that already. Real is the truth. It's a two-way street. Fellas, y'all got to stop beating the women. And some of y'all women got to stop provoking the men to try to put hands on you too. I know there's some women out there that actually like that shit. I was dealing with a girl eons ago. How I knew she was one of those that love abusive relationships, she would do certain things that she know for a fact I wasn't going to jump at her or do nothing. But I had to let her know too. Listen, I don't know what you was used to. I don't know what kind of shit you was going through back in your relationship. But this is a whole new one you with. I'm not gonna be. If you think I'm putting my hands on you, choking you, cursing at you, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not gonna do that to somebody I'm supposed to be considering my queen. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna violate you in any way, shape, or form. But I treat people accordingly. Like I said, the only thing I had to tell her was, listen, if you really think I'm going to put my hands on you, you could try everything. It's not going to work. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It's not even to be funny. It's just when it comes to these type of situations, y'all got to start peeping the red flags. Hey, blessings, Eve, top of the morning, top of the morning. Again, for y'all just tuning in, hit that like button on the way in, man. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I just wanted to recap where I left off last night with the live. And again, I apologize to those because I don't know why stream y'all did me dirty, but it is what it is. I'm back. Hey, Tay. And for everybody that is in here, if y'all not subbed to each other, drop links and sub to each other. Show each other some love, man. There's some good people in here, man. Everybody has different content, But it's sad because you hate to hear shit like that. Domestic violence is something that should never occur in the first place, especially in a place that you consider your home. It's not going to happen. And it shouldn't have to happen. Some of you fellas got to understand you can't be obsessive and intrusive like that, and vice versa. Some of you ladies got to understand that too. A man is not going to want to be getting dictated to, especially if he's already moving a certain way. And it's vice versa. Some of you men try to dictate. A woman don't want to be dictated to. If anything, like I said, supposed to be riding together. It's supposed to be side by side. Not know you on top of me or I'm on top of you. No, we supposed to be doing this shit together and as a team. Hey, Queen, top of the morning, blessings. I always felt like that, man. Because for those people that I lost coming up, these was like close knit people to the family, And every day goes by, and I kind of shed a tear because that lady was a loving, caring lady, Like I said, she considered me like her nephew. My mom's and her was tight, like coming out the sandbox tight, And it's sad when you got people that they don't want to see you happy, especially when they miserable. And some of y'all men got to stop doing that. If you got people that you around, you got women that you around, they just generally gonna have the company or they gonna have the love and respect like they supposed to. Y'all got to stop thinking it's just me and that's it. Some of y'all just really, and it's probably because of the background y'all come from too, because some of y'all think whatever y'all done seen, whether in your household or whatever, that was normal. It's not normal. It's not normal at all. And that's the thing. You got at the end of the day, misery always loves company. But if you don't like it, kick that motherfucker right out the door. That's just how I look at it, But this lady lost her life because of some bullshit with him. And then you know what? Even though I felt bad that she died, I kind of felt good that this nigga got what was coming to him. Because he didn't fucking survive long. I wouldn't be surprised if he dead by now. He did get locked up for his shit. But, like some of these fools slip through the cracks. So it's like, even if he did get released, you good as dead because you don't have no real family here. And mostly everybody that was connected to her is still on your ass. So, you reap what you sow. Exactly, Eve. Yo, that's the truth, man. And yo, the toxicity levels when it comes to this shit, it's mind-boggling because it's like, come on now. I shouldn't have to worry about my girl probably putting hands on me or vice versa. And if I felt it was going to get any way like that, I kindly move the fuck on. You know, it's not hard to do sometimes. Sometimes, even if you feel it's the hardest decision to do, for the better of yourself and for your health, might as well just move and keep it pushing. Shit, you know, everybody is supposed to be paired up with somebody. I always believe that. But it's the right people that got to be around the right people. Even the wrong people got to be around the wrong people. But everybody is supposed to be paired up some way, somehow. That's just how I felt, you know. You know, and then, like I said, it's sad, you know. That's a whole fact. I always believe that shit because that shouldn't be the price of love, you know. The price of love should only cost, and it shouldn't even cost. The price of love, there's no price on love, you know. There's ways to show love, genuine love, and there's ways to do it without having to be violent to somebody or putting them down or just making them feel insecure. You know, and some of y'all ladies is good for that too. You got some brothers that might be out here they trying to do certain things, you'll put them down in a heartbeat. Instead of saying, you know what, I could fuck with him. He got goals and ambitions. I could deal with this. Hood TMZ, you already know, bro, top of the top, you know. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, when you in a relationship, even when you married, yeah, y'all gonna have y'all little ups and downs. Y'all gonna have y'all little disagreements. But the main thing, y'all supposed to stay together and keep the forefront strong. You know, you can't allow certain evils and certain negative vibes to fuck up whatever it is you're trying to build. Period. You know, and if God puts somebody in your life that's really ready to ride for you day in and day out, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, then by all means, you're supposed to keep that one by your side. Top of the morning, Roy. Top of the morning. Wax Dog. You already know, bro. You already. You know. I just, like I said, I always felt like this. Y'all, it irks me because you hate to see shit like that. And then in the same token, it's like some of them are accepting that shit and they love that shit. I can't be with somebody if we're gonna be fighting each other day in and day out. If I feel I gotta get to that, nah, we're not doing that. I can keep it pushing. John Shaft, salute, bro. Top of the morning, top of the morning. You know, I thank y'all for tuning in. You know, I was basically trying to finish off what I started last night on that live. So I already addressed the youngins, but I was trying to address these two situations here as far as domestic violence and then y'all women not loving yourselves to the point of getting these BBLs done. I'm sorry, but that's just me. I'm old school. I love my women natural. Shit. I wouldn't care what flavor you was, as long as you natural, I'm good. You know, that's always been me. You know, I know everybody has different, they got different preferences and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, you know, again, you're supposed to be comfortable within yourself so you can move forward in life. You know, some of us are not gonna be good lookers, but we good lookers if we got a good personality. You know, a lot of times personality speaks more than what a person looks like or what they doing in their life. You know, sometimes it's all about actions and not about, it's not always about words. It's about actions. You know, like people can say whatever they want to say about me day in and day out, but at the end of the day, I'm a genuine nigga. I'm gonna always be a genuine nigga, and there's nothing that can change that. Even if I have my little slip up, guess what? Still gonna be the same person day in and day out. Everybody gonna learn their lessons in life. Everybody gonna have something that they gonna learn from. You know. Yeah, and it's crazy. You know, start loving yourselves more than anything, man. The fuck? We all are not meant to be pretty. We all ain't meant to be. We all ain't meant to be tall. We all ain't meant to be skinny. We all ain't meant to be. Look, however God put you here, love yourself and stay that way. That's it. That's all I can basically say. You know. There's no fucking way you could tell me you're that uncomfortable with yourself and your life that you feel you gotta go to these certain links just to feel love or just to get the things that you want. Don't work that way, you know? Again, I don't care if you're big or small, none of that. It's not about that. It's about what you got inside of you. What can you bring to the table? That's really what it's about. It's almost like the same way some of y'all women, well, what you bringing to the table? You know, it's a two-way street. You both got to bring something to the table that you both like and that you both can build from. That's it. Everything else is just, eh, it's really null and void, bro. That's just how I feel. You know, I just wanted to take that time out because I wanted to reiterate because I was really mad that live did me dirty last night, y'all. Did me hella dirty. You know, but I'm glad I was able to come out and do this live today. I'm glad I didn't have no sound issues. But if I do have some sort of sound issue, just let me know in the comment. If you don't hear me, press 2. If you hear me, press 1. But I think I'm good for now. But y'all get where I was coming from. You know, there's just some things in life we have to change regardless. Even as we waking up day in and day out, certain things we know we can change. And if we got the experience or if we got the gift to do it, let's just do it. You know, ladies, y'all really have to start loving yourselves more. And I'm starting to see that some of y'all cry, mope, and complain when you don't have that person in your corner. But if you chasing them away with the shit you doing, how you expecting to stay in your corner? Again, you know, some of y'all, it's like y'all don't know how to receive love. Y'all don't know how to receive any type of affection or feelings. And that's crazy, you know? And I'm not gonna hold you like it's just I feel like this. All them surgeries some of y'all women are doing, at some point it does come back to you. It does hurt, you know. Oh, Eve, trust me, I know that because you gotta look at it. I done seen one situation somebody died from one of those Botoxes or whatever the case is. Not just Kanye's mama, may she rest in peace. Just if you have multiple cases where somebody done died because they putting too much in their body that shouldn't be put in their body. Love yourself and be natural. You know, and that's the crazy part. Like I said, everybody's supposed to be paired up with somebody. Some evil people are supposed to be with some evil people, and some good people are supposed to be with some good people. And some people who just riding life down the middle and just living life, they still deserve that love too. Everybody deserves some sort of loving kid at some point in their life. Doesn't matter. You know, but it's like that with us too, son. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a two-way street. Some of y'all fellas too, y'all gotta start loving yourselves more and start demanding more. You know, y'all gotta really put your best foot forward, whatever it is you want. Like you know you want a specific woman, you know what you want from her and everything. You get out there and you make sure you find her. And vice versa, you know. You know, and at the end of the day, yo, Eve, you just took something away. But I had to post that up just now because that's the truth. I just was getting ready to go that deep with it. You know, some of y'all have to love yourselves and accept yourselves before you can try to accept others. You know, can't sit here and tell somebody, oh, I don't want you doing this, but then meanwhile, you doing this. You know, like it's a two-way street. Y'all gotta have respect and love for each other, and y'all gotta have respect and love within yourselves so you can move forward. You know, and you know, it's kind of truth to that. That's why I told some dudes I don't see how you going crazy when there's mad women out here, bro. That's just like you going to a party right now. You go into a banging ass party, you gonna probably have more women in there than the dudes. And even if it's a equal amount of people in there, there should be no reason why everybody is scavenging and going crazy and ape shit over one person. You know, If that one person denies you, guess what? You know, there's always somebody else that's gonna want you. I believe in that ratio. For every one person that don't want you, it's like 4 others that probably want you. Because I went through that as a youngin'. You had one that didn't want me, other, oh, I want him, fuck that. He a good man, let me get him. And vice versa. I've seen niggas push chicks to the side. Oh, world, you ain't fucking with her, let me get her, son. Like, and you know, it happens sometimes. You know, y'all gotta stop pushing away your blessings, seriously. If you want to be happily married and have a family and all this other shit, sometimes y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop blocking the blessings for real. Yo, Eve, if you do the live, you already know I'm gonna be in there. Chat. Yeah, you know, that's why I said, like, I don't see why some of y'all even breaking your necks, you know, when it's a world out there. It's a whole world out there. You know, don't let heartbreak and don't let certain past traumas, you know, reflect on what you're going to do for the present and the future. Don't let that happen. Point blank, period. You know, and that's the sad part. Like, it's like, yo, bro, it's too many women out there. There's no way you going to tell me you fighting over one. Because I've seen some people go ape shit over one person. And the person that they going after, yeah, she might be all right. But then there's somebody else that's twice as better. But you stuck on that one person because that's what you want. It's almost like if you was watching Family Matters, you see how fucking Steve always used to bug the shit out of Laura. You got some niggas like that now. He bugging the fuck out these women. And that's almost borderline harassment. Like, look, if she ain't interested, let her be. Vice versa, too. Ladies, you know he ain't interested, let him be. You know, if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. Not, hey, keep it pushing. You know, exactly. See, look, exactly. She said it right. Said it right. It's not a dictatorship. At the end of the day, we are supposed to be together, firm as a team. Like, if this was a basketball squad, we gotta stand together. We need the coach and we need the players. The coaches are the parents, the players are the kids. You know? And in order to achieve certain goals, just you gotta take certain chances, but then you also gotta be aware of red flags too. Don't put yourself in a situation where it's going to be either hard to get out of or you feel you're going to have to fight and claw your way out of. Because love don't equal abuse, love don't equal death, and love don't equal misery. Don't equal to those. That's a whole fact. You know, like how they say what's good for the goose ain't always good for the gander. So what might work for you ain't going to work for somebody else. That's why it pays to play your lane and do what you do. You know, I don't try to make myself nobody but me. That's why it's called staying humble. You know, that's all I knew, and that's all I'm going to continue to know is just staying humble, keeping myself grounded. And even if I feel I'm about to lift up somewhat, I could calm myself down before God calms me down. So just gotta have that balance. Gotta have self power, and you also gotta have strong will and determination to do things. You know, it's really about it, y'all. I think the world would be a lot better if certain things would just stop coming into existence and stop plaguing the minds. Hey, top of the morning, Pam, blessings. You know, I feel like the world would be a better place, at least somewhat of a better place if certain things just cease to exist in our communities, man. Whether it's something we could do or it's just something that just needs to happen, period, it can happen. You know, again, in order for you to be happy and successful in life, you gotta put your best foot forward and be around the right people and the right type of energy. You can't go nowhere or even prosper in life if you got people that's holding you down and keeping you in the negative vibes, and it's not even worth it. You know. Again, and this is just a service announcement to the ladies and the gentlemen. Please start loving yourselves. Please start having confidence. Start building yourself from within so you could succeed in whatever it is you're trying to do in life. You know? But at some point, all that domestic violence and abuse, it just needs to cease to exist, man. You know, some of you fellas are gonna have to start having self-control, and vice versa. Ladies, you gotta start having self-control too. Some of y'all causing situations just to fucking make sure this man hits you. And like I said, love is not pain, love is not unhappiness, and love definitely ain't death. You know, and I just feel like there's a lot more that could be touched on, but you know, unless you gonna unless you're gonna listen, unless you're gonna be able to just use your common sense to navigate, it's always gonna be an issue. You know, some of y'all ladies got to stop putting yourselves in these positions. Some of y'all be so hard up just to be with somebody, y'all don't even fully do a background on them, and vice versa. Some of y'all men be so desperate, y'all just don't do backgrounds. Then when you get in situations where it's like, damn, I got too far in here. Now you stuck to a degree. Shouldn't be that way, you know. I just feel like if you ladies start treating yourselves better, start loving yourselves better, and start loving the men better, just like we supposed to love y'all and do for y'all, it's supposed to be the same way, you know. And if you married, always remember that death do you part. So even when you go, I still gotta be holding you down. So y'all just gotta love each other. That's it. Love yourselves, love one another, and just love and live life. That's it. You got one life to live, and after that is over. You know, at least in the physical form, is over. But while you here, try to make yourself as happy as possible. Make sure you're around the right things. Make sure you keep yourself around the most positive people you can. And even when there's days you can't, you just alleviate yourself and move away from the negative. See, like right now, if I was just chilling and I know it's people I don't really tolerate because of stupidity, I'll kind of get my ass up and walk away. I don't have people like, yo, so where you going? I'll be back. Hey, because I'm not trying to be around all that negative shit. Like, if I'm in a positive vibe, don't fuck that up. That's like you fucking up my cipher. I'm gonna get very upset. You know? And that's when you gonna get past the need. And I really don't want to even do that. I try to keep myself where I need to keep myself at a decent level. You know? Because when I'm ready for everybody, nigga, it's wartime. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know? Listen, at the end of the day, that's what we got to do more than anything. Like I said, I could joke and do all this extra shit, but guess what? I'm not going to kick you while you down. I'm not going to disrespect you in any way, shape, or form that I feel is fucked up. Like I said, when y'all see me in these chats, yeah, I'll be joking, I'll be cutting it up and all of that. But when it comes to serious things, I get serious. So, it's no way. I'll be here. You should have been when and got your sweater.
First of all, what happened was I left my sweater.
My fault, y'all.
Okay, you know when you out, when you ready to go, you ready to go. You don't go back for shit, nigga.
Don't give me that excuse. You see what I came? I went and got my hoodie. I'm out. You see what I did? I came and got my hoodie. I wasn't trying to hear that. My bad, y'all. See, like I said, I be chopping it up with people who don't matter. Just chopped it up with my homegirl right now. She was even saying a little couple things in the beginning. But even she feel like how I feel to a degree. You know, love shouldn't have to cost you your life. And love shouldn't have to cost you your freedom. Love shouldn't cost you anything. That's just straight facts. You know, and the minute some of y'all understand and realize that, the better off certain things will be. But then again, if a lot of y'all would just come to the table and bring what it is you want and what you don't want, y'all figure out things from there. You can't expect somebody to change who they are. And they can't expect you to change who you are. You know, but at some point, y'all gotta have a common ground. Because if not, the most that you probably going to have is just the physical attraction. That's it. You know. Sometimes you gotta think outside the physical and think with the mental. You know. Yeah, that is a fucking truth right there. You know. Yeah, with hate comes death and destruction. You know. And I feel like this: if y'all learn to love each other more and get yourselves right, you know, we could all be right together. My bad, y'all. I'm out here having an early morning talk with y'all. Having this early morning talk with y'all. Hey, Tori, blessings, sis. Top of the morning. I'm over here trying to talk with y'all and multitasking. I'm watching the fight. Yeah, this should be funny in the morning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Off topic, this be funny with the dope heads, man. These dope heads really be doing way too much. I'm sorry. It's funny, but it's not funny. I'm only sad with them because it's like, damn, you chose this, and y'all not even gonna try to get your lives together. And that's why I'm saying, if you got kids, y'all supposed to be getting your shit together for the kids, if anything. You know. But yeah, fellas, start making that change. Now, I'm not saying all of y'all, but for those who are out there doing the things I just spoke of earlier, change yourself, man. Don't hurt. Ladies too, change yourselves. If you feel it's something that you need to change, especially if it's going to benefit you, then you do that. Don't force nobody to change you. Yo, real, it's dead ass, bro. I'm sitting here trying to hold the conversation down. I'm watching the whole fight going on in the corner, man. Bum fights for real. I'm sorry, y'all. I always get my comedy when I come outside. See, unlike other people, I come outside. I get content. Every time I'm able to wake up, breathe fresh air, and I'm not locked up, and I'm coming outside these doors, I'm always gonna have some sort of things to bring to you because we see shit day in and day out. Like what I was speaking about earlier about some of the, you know, what I was speaking about a couple lives ago about the drug addicts, the opioid heads, and all of them. Like these are the people that we know for a fact. It's like they definitely need to get somewhere and stay away from these type of areas. You know, some of these dudes will come home. Some of these dudes and chicks come home, and guess what? You know, some of them could kick the habit and get back into normal society, and some people try, but they get around the wrong people and they relapse. That's why I said when it comes to specific situations, you need to be around the right positive people to motivate you to do better. Like I can't motivate somebody that have been doing dope or doing coke or smoking rocks or doing whatever they've been doing forever. You know, you can only reach those. You know, you can only reach those who want to be reached. You know, and I've seen some people, whether they changed the environment or not. Tori, I ain't gonna lie. They came home and said, "This is not what I want to do no more. I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be on drugs." I know people who was, yo, when I tell you they was dope fiend out to the world, they was dope fiend out to the world. Got arrested one good time, did a little lockup, rehab, all that shit, came home, and got themselves back into society. One dude I know for a fact was a full blown dope head and a crackhead. That nigga came home, got himself a construction job, and he living right now. Another nigga got a job coming home from jail. He was a junkie, came home. Now he working for construction. He done got his mind right, done got himself right. These niggas been clean for more than 10 years. You know? Nah, they not even homeless. They well, you if you consider a crackhead and a dope head homeless, then yeah, they homeless. But they was just fighting over some, I don't know, fighting over some next shit. But they stopped. It looked like it was just like a two swing and that's it. But then again, like I said, when you old, I don't expect y'all to be fighting too much. You know? Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. It's always a mental thing. It's not, see, anything in life is a mental. It depends on how strong your mental is. Like I said, I could have been one of them people that just chose a route I know I shouldn't have went. But then again, what am I going to do that for? Don't like needles. Barely like going to the doctor because I don't like needles at all. Just don't like it. You know? Yo, don't like needles. The only thing I want to smell or snort up my nose is food. I want to smell food in my nose. I don't want to fucking sniff nothing. Don't want to shoot nothing. And I definitely don't want to pop nothing that I know for a fact gonna have me tripping. If it ain't that weed or that Hennessy, keep that shit away from me. Period. Like you always gotta keep a strong mindset no matter what it is you doing. Hey, Al Familiar, blessings. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like I said, yo, that song you did, fire. You know, keep doing what you doing, ma. You know, definitely keep doing what you doing. Yo, we definitely need that. Smell-o-vision. You know, that's why I said I'm not putting nothing up my nose I don't need to, and I'm not shooting nothing in my veins I don't need to. If I ain't shooting motivation and strength and something else, I don't want it. Like I said, if it ain't Hennessy, if it ain't the good bud, I don't want it. Nicole, blessings. Glad you could join in too. Like I said, y'all, I just wanted to chime in with y'all and finish off where I started last night. I was really upset about that shit, and I really wanted to break my phone, but I said, catch yourself. You know, it happens. I done seen it happen on certain people's live streams too. Just lost volume or just got booted out of nowhere. So, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, gotta love ourselves before we can try to love anybody else. And if you not comfortable within your own realms, you're never going to be able to be comfortable, period, in life. You know? Just I would really like for all domestic violence to just cease to exist, but we know that's never going to happen. You know, it can happen, but it won't happen. You know, when it comes to certain things, we know we say it should just cease, but we know it's just going to continue to be a process, and it's going to always continue to be in the cycle and in the realm, and that's fucked up. Like I said, if love costs me a black eye, bruised rib, or something else, I don't want it. You know, like I said, I never had to put my hands on a woman. Maybe one time I had to put my hands on it. Shoot, we wasn't even grown-ups then. But I had to defend myself. You're not stabbing me with no scissors. You're not doing those. You know? Other than that, no need to put your hands on a woman. Like I said, and you ladies got to stop doing the same thing. I'm going to repeat that again. Stop putting your hands on niggas. Because then when you get that right nigga that don't give a fuck and he start beating you the fuck up, now it's a problem. That's why I said it's just you got to love yourself before you love somebody else. Point blank, period. You know? It's just like, come on, y'all. We got to definitely get it together. You know? Get it together. And we know we got some people that we know for a fact probably going through some sort of abusive relationship. And yeah, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you have to stay out of certain situations, but if you know you can intervene, especially if it's at the risk of somebody's life, and you can intervene, intervene. It's like I said, I cried almost every day after my mom's friend died, because that was a beautiful soul, you know. That was a real beautiful soul, you know, and I felt like she was taken away from the earth too soon. It's like that with a lot of y'all. Like I always feel like that. You know, like right now I'm holding back tears. Every time I thought about it, I'm just like, damn, beautiful woman, beautiful soul, gone too soon. You get tired of hearing things like that. You know, just yeah. I almost caught myself again. You know, like this is why I said y'all gotta definitely do better on both ends. Y'all gotta definitely do better. You know, and if you got kids involved, definitely get together because there should be no reason why love costs you pain, misery, and death. If anything, love is supposed to give you happiness, joy, and comfort. Period. You know, just every time I talk about certain situations like that, yeah, I kind of get a little bit upset and kind of snap only because I just feel like this. We lost so many people along the way due to this shit. Like we gotta change it up. We gotta change the dynamics. You know, if we don't change these dynamics, this is always going to be a plague, and this is always going to be a continuation of what's going on, man. Gotta live better. You know, gotta live, breathe, love, and start bringing some of this positivity out, man. You know, even in the most negative of circumstances. You know. Oh nah, yo, this was the thing. I'm gonna bring that up. We was in school. I was in school though. I was young. That was the only time I ever had to hit a woman. That was it. I was second grade. I'm doing a little project. I left the scissors on my desk. I only left it because I went to grab something from the teacher that I needed. I came back. This girl done took my scissors, so I was kind enough like, yo, can I please get them scissors back? I was just about to use them. Like how some of these women now started shaking their head, getting wild, crazy with it. I just looked at her for a minute. I was like, listen, with all due respect, you seen I was just using the scissors, and you see I'm about to use them. I'm just going to take them real quick, and I'm going to give them back to you. Oh, matter of fact, I'll let you have them when I'm done. Still try to go crazy. She grabbed the scissors and tried to come at me. When she came at me, I punched her right in her throat. Like Bernie Mac said, punched her right in the goddamn throat. And I didn't even want to do that. I felt bad after I hit her. But then again, I kind of felt good because I'm like, yeah, she could have probably fucking hurt me. You know? That's why I said some things you have to really evaluate, you know. Like I said, you know, I didn't want to have to do it, and I still felt bad to this day. You know, I always say God forgive me because I ain't want to do it, but then again, yeah, you set yourself up for failure. You know, but yo, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I could have actually went crazy because the way she came at me, I blacked out. Like when I black out, there's no talking to me. I don't see nothing or hear nothing. God was with me that day, and God was with her that day because I was like, "There's no way in the hell you just try to stab me." Like, like yo, like and even back, like I said, even some kids was doing crazy shit, saying crazy shit. But then again, at the end of the day, it all starts from home. It all starts with the upbringing. You know, I didn't want to fucking do that shit at all. Like, yo, I'm dead ass, yo. I didn't want to do it, but it was like, do I have to worry about getting stabbed, going to a hospital, or possibly losing my life and I got life to live? Nah, hold this right in your throat. When I say her shit looked like the Japanese flag after that one punch, I almost got suspended. But then when I had a couple people that still riding me to the day said, nah, she tried to really come at him. I'm surprised y'all didn't see she really tried to lunge at him. He only did what was right. You know, it's the truth. Like I didn't want to do that shit. But I always felt like this. If you have to defend yourself, my moms did say that. Male or female, if you gotta defend yourself, especially if your life is in danger, you do what you gotta do. Like I said, I didn't want to, but then I think that gave her a calming experience and a humbling experience. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the rest of that school year, she was on calm terms with everybody. Like it wasn't no, I'm just doing what I want to do because nope. Every time she thought about it, yeah, let me stay the fuck away. you know, and I'm not glorifying that, and I'm not, like I said, it's just if you have to defend yourself in certain situations, then by all means. But that don't give you a pass to just beat up on a woman either. You know, like I said, I'm one of those people. I don't start problems, I end it. You know, and if you're starting with me, I'm going to end it one way or another, but it's not going to be pretty. You know. Yo, quick Vic, man, salute, bro. Top of the morning, y'all. Hey, nah, cause like I said, man, Like some of these kids, and it's not just like I said, I seen certain women when they was kids. Like I said, the girls sometimes do evil shit, but sometimes the men do evil shit too. And I always believed in that when certain people do certain shit to you is either because they like you or they want something that you got. That's just how I looked at it, you know. But then again, it goes back to what I was saying. If you like somebody, you might as well just be truthful and just come out and say it. Don't sit there and do certain things and block your blessings, you know. Yeah, nah, you know, I was like, man, listen, like it just didn't want to have to go there, but hey, I had to go there. And like I said, it didn't make me feel any better. You know, I kept saying like, damn, maybe I did something wrong. It was to the point where I had everybody like, nigga, you did the right thing. What the fuck you talking about? You know? And that's why I'm saying in certain situations, these kids are put in situations like adults are. So it's like, do I do what I do or do I just get abused? Which one? You know, and it shouldn't be that way, you know. But at the end of the day, okay. Yeah, next time I'm definitely turning my camera on. So I just had a whole raccoon run past me. Yo, it's that New York City life, boy. I'm telling you. But it's sad because, like I said, kids shouldn't even be introduced to violence like that. Don't get me wrong, yo, Alpha. Listen, we all have gone far at some points. I ain't gonna lie, we all have gone far at some points. I've gone far to the point where I knew for a fact I could have got arrested, but luckily cooler heads prevailed. Sometimes you gotta make an example out of some people that keep provoking certain situations. I don't necessarily mean run around here being a bully and all that shit, but you do what you need to do to preserve your life and to preserve your protection. That's it. You know. Yo, that's the crazy part though. And that see, like near my job, man, them niggas is running crazy right now because they setting up for some Halloween event next month. So, nigga, all that fucking shit that's in there, these raccoons and these rats are gonna have a field day. But hey, this the city for you. You know. I just wanted to chime in with y'all and finish off what I started last night with the live. You know, I was real mad though. You know, real upset because I was going in the way I wanted to, and then the sound just cut off. But I'm glad y'all let me know in the comments and stuff that the sound went off because I thought I was still good. But I just had to chop it up with y'all for the morning wake and bake, y'all. You know, definitely just wanted to talk about some things. I'm trying to see, man. Yo, Wax, dead ass, son. Like, yo, it was the 2-punch combo of death. Like, get your ass out of here. So it's like, yo, I still kind of laugh, but I kind of feel bad, like I said, because I wasn't raised to put my hands on women, period. And I've been around a whole bunch of dudes like my uncles and them that stand firm on certain things, and I never had to put my hands on a woman, and I never seen them put their hands on no woman. So I just believe when it comes to the men's side of the family, we just learn. We ain't doing all that shit, you know. Hey, blessings, sis. Glad you could join in, you know. And I'm sorry I missed your live. I think you did a live this morning, but I was KO. But and I appreciate that too, you know. At the end of the day, we gotta just put our best foot forward again and start loving ourselves before we just try to love somebody else. Because love shouldn't come with a price at all. Just we gotta take better steps, y'all. And like I said, if you noticing red flags on certain situations, you better off just moving forward. Don't sit there and then try to make things work if you know it's possible it's not going to work. And again, you got some people that just love that toxicity. I'm gonna fight with you day in and day out, but I love you. And it be both ways. And you be like, damn, what the fuck? I didn't see this when I was a kid, man. You know, I didn't seen this when I was a kid. You got some people that'll be fighting day in and day out, even in the streets, to the point where everybody's in your business. And then when it's all said and done, oh, yeah, I'm going home with you and we going home together at the end of the day. So what the fuck was the purpose of y'all fighting all day? Like, seriously. I don't care if you're drunk, high, whatever. What's the purpose of y'all fighting each other day in and day out in the streets? Even to a physical point where people got to intervene. That's not healthy at all. It's not healthy. Salute, brother, man. Salute. You know. Nah, yo, Alpha, I'm going to be honest with you. I only had one woman in life that was like that. And I was still kind of young and dumb, but then I understood to a degree too. If you're not happy with anything that's going on, then why are you with me? You know, we shouldn't be together. If I'm not making you happy, then you should go on and find somebody that's going to make you happy. You know, you should be happy that somebody is, you know, trying to do right by you and trying to definitely encourage you and build you up. Because we know some of y'all women need encouragement. We need y'all to be built up, and the men are supposed to be building these women up. We are supposed to, but we ain't supposed to be encouraging fuck shit neither. You know, not supposed to be. You know, yeah. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. If y'all just tuning in, y'all already know, hit that like on the way in. And if you just returning, y'all know, hit the like on the way in. Don't cost nothing. Hit that damn like button. But definitely share this video too, because like I said, this needs to get out there. And again, I'm sorry y'all about last night with the sound. It just that shit is new and that shit was weird to me. You know. But yeah, we gonna definitely finish chopping this up later, no doubt. You know. I don't know. I think I might go live again later. If not, I'll do an upload. But I think I might try to just do this live. So I'm gonna see what all happens by later. You know. I appreciate everybody who came out and tuned in. You know, I hope some of y'all got some good gems out there. I hope some of y'all just take the advice that was just given. Don't let shit go over your head. Nothing I said should go over your head, especially when I'm giving you straight facts. You know, that's because I want my people to succeed. I want them to grow. I want them to be happy, love, live life. You know, until the casket drop. You know, I want to see my people always grow and succeed no matter what it is in life. You know, we got to stop being the main ones harming and killing each other. We got to stop doing a lot of things, and it starts from within ourselves. So once we get that, you know, we definitely good, man. Nah, you already know, bro. Like I told y'all, when I come on here, just gonna be giving y'all life and observation. I can't fake. I can't fake being real on here. Always gonna give you real, raw content. Speaking from the soul and the heart. That's it. And speaking from experiences, whether they was past or present. You know. Anytime I come on here, I try to build with my people one way or another, and just bring awareness to certain things that we just need to be more aware of. You know. And like I said, domestic violence is not the way to go in a relationship. And if you feel that's the way you gotta love somebody, then you never gonna fucking know what true love is. You know? But yeah, y'all, I'm about to cut this live short. You know, I appreciate y'all for coming in. You know, and I appreciate y'all taking y'all time out. Y'all didn't have to be here, but you here. You know, even if I didn't reach everybody, as long as one person got reached and got the message, that's the most important thing. You know. But yeah, y'all, about to finish off this wake and bake and go take my ass to sleep. I should have been asleep when I got off work, but vamp life, y'all know what it is. Again, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Nate the Great. I hope everybody has a blessed Wednesday. Stay safe out there. Keep that third eye open. And y'all know, until the next episode, man, I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace and love and blessings to everybody.